Alright, so that's in. I don't know if you heard it, but some guy in a Harley with his, I guess it's chopperized, with the handlebars all up. You know, there's modifying your bike, and then there's making it less safe. And when you have your handlebars up, it looks to me like it's less safe. I mean, when they're like up above your head. I mean, it looks ridiculous anyways, but that's just my opinion. But you know, the things people will do for style. And why do you have to have the same style as everybody else anyways? Be yourself. I'm wearing, I don't know if I got my Pumas there. I'm wearing blue Pumas. Oh, there's the same guy with his dog. I can't believe it. And yes, it's a dog. And yes, those look like goggles. Oh my gosh, the luck. I can't believe how lucky I am. I saw a dog in a car again. My. I am so lucky. No, but that's kind of weird. And this time I was practically stopped, so got a pretty good view of it. Wow. So, other things that I've been thinking about, music, film. Let's go with film. I've been thinking about film lately. What are your favorite films? Me, I get in moods. So maybe, you know, one time it'll be this. Another mood, it'll be this. A different film. But in general, I have, you know, maybe give a top 5. Top 5? Top 10? Top 5 or top 10? I know people like a wide variety of movies. A wide variety of styles. One of my top 10 for sure is The Fisher King. If you have not seen The Fisher King, you must see it. If you are, see, I'm not typically into like Hollywood romances, but this is it's really heartfelt, is what I'll say. It's really heartfelt, and it's interesting, and it's a Terry Gilliam film. If you know anything about Terry Gilliam, he's very creative. He was a little bit about Terry Gilliam. Was part of the Monty Python group. I'm sure you've heard of them. If you remember any of their animations, like with feet and things like that, Terry Gilliam, that was his work. But yeah, he's basically a brilliant director. So that's one of his films. He directed things like 12 Monkeys and things like that, which is a good film. And Brazil, which is another good film. But it's funny because The Fisher King would outwardly seem more like a Hollywood film, but it has its quirks, and I love them. It's really heartfelt, and I feel, unfortunately, like some of the characters in that film, because they are flawed, as we all are. Luc Besson is a great filmmaker. Two of his films, The Fifth Element and Léon, or The Professional. Really awesome films. I mean, Luc Besson is a genius director too. I like Léon better. It's sort of grittier and sort of simpler, and Gary Oldman's performance is better. Not that he does a poor job in The Fifth Element, but he's pretty awesome in Léon, or The Professional. Sedmikrásky, I think I'm saying that, pronouncing that right. Daisies is a film that just comes to mind. It's an experimental Czechoslovakian film. I think it's really great. Check it out. I mean, I suppose another comedy would be Dumb and Dumber, and it does have replay value. So that's something. I don't know if I'll put in my top 10 favorite films, just because that kind of comedy is very. I have to be in a specific mood for that. Of course, the guy on the Harley with the half helmet and the beard didn't wave back at me. Hey, I'm just, proof is in the pudding, I wish it wasn't the case. I wish everybody waved to me. Which reminds me, oh, they didn't wave to me either, so sports bikers also jerks today. Videodrome. And Videodrome, I haven't watched a ton because you really have to be in the right mood for Videodrome. Videodrome is pretty amazing. You have to consider the time in which it was made, and sort of the subjects that they were tackling, that David Cronenberg was tackling. So Videodrome is up there. I will include a Charlie Chaplin film. City Lights. The final scene in City Lights is pretty spectacular. I mean, for a romantic like me. And I don't mean romantic in like a disparaging way, or that I'm ashamed of it, but someone with feelings who's not afraid of feeling, who's not afraid of showing that they feel. Anyways, if you have feelings, check out City Lights by Charlie Chaplin. He's a comedy genius, but not only is he a comedy genius, he's a directorial, he's a film genius. Who's pioneering, to be sure. Heathers. The screenplay is brilliant. The guy who wrote the screenplay, well, he doesn't have to write another screenplay again, which I don't think he did. But he was talking about at one point writing another sequel to Heathers, but I don't think he ever did. Or if he did, it didn't ever come out. But The Fisher King. We have Heathers. We have one of the Luc Besson films. We'll go with Léon. What do you think? I'm not going to include a Stanley Kubrick film, even though he's a brilliant director. Shining, if I were to include one, would probably be The Shining. Full Metal Jacket's good. Clockwork Orange, maybe I should watch that again, because it's good. It's brilliant. It's brilliant even. It's just happens to not be one of my favorite films. It's just sometimes that happens. But yeah, if I were to include one, it would probably be Clockwork Orange, Ultra Violence. But it's probably just out. Maybe it's 11. It's great, and he's brilliant. Kubrick is brilliant. He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. And maybe I need to watch. You know what? I've never watched 2001. Maybe I should watch that. But Shining's really good. That's probably top 20. So he has a couple in my top 20 for sure. But I'm going favorite films. I'm not going who is a brilliant director. I recognize his brilliance. It's just people have their preferences. So some of these films I haven't seen in years, and that's okay. If they make a lasting impression, then they make a lasting impression. It's not the best film of 2014 or 15 or whatever. If I'm leaving some out, please tell me. No, I guess I should take the if out. I know I'm leaving some out, so please tell me what your favorite films are. Your list might be very different from mine. Oh, Blue Velvet is... It might be in my top 10. Blue Velvet's awesome. And that's a mixture of things. It's a drama, but there's definitely some comedy in there. Some things to laugh about. Perhaps Blue Ribbon, right? Oh, Videodrome. Oh, that'll be in my top 10. All right. Léon, Blue Velvet, Videodrome. Evil Dead 2, Heathers, City Lights. Léon, The Crow, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Daisies, and The Fisher King. There's my top 10, folks. Again, I wasn't exactly prepared, so I decided to ride around a little more, come up with it. What do you guys think? What do you think of my list? Have you seen all these films? Anyone who hasn't seen any of these films, here's what I want, and here's what I would love. I would love if you just watched them and commented about them. They're really great films, in my opinion. And even if you don't like them, you can tell me why. Oh my gosh, I didn't even include Spider Baby. That's near and dear to my heart. That's top 10 for sure. So we're taking out Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and we're putting in Spider Baby. Spider Baby. That's right. Okay.